Hello, race fans, and welcome to the iRacing Sunday Night Fever, round number 10. We're here at the Milwaukee Mile for the Kulwicki 150. Boy, it's a cool day out there. 65-degree air temperature, winds gusting at a brisk 30 miles an hour, and track temperature is only 88 degrees. And this 1 mile course is definitely going to be a little bit of a handful here tonight, folks. And as always, thank you for joining us here on Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And of course, you know, they have three faster pairs here with this fixed setup for 150 laps of action here tonight at the Milwaukee Mile. Before we get started, let's take a quick look at the points as they stand right now. Shane Fielden Sr. 21 points ahead of William Brown there, 1,062 to 1,041. Max Davies in third at 960 points. That's Daniel Wilkerson fourth. Dean Weeks fifth position. Johnny Castle sixth. Albert Hewen seventh position. Jason Ricketts eighth. Nick Cannon ninth. And Justin Barkley rounds out the top 10. And we'll continue to scroll down, and you can look for your favorite driver and see where they're located in the standings. Very close points all the way through the field. Every single week, every point counts. And I don't see any ties today. We had several ties the last couple of weeks, but still the points are very close as we look down through the field here. And they're getting very close to going to, I believe they're actually going to do the live qualifying this weekend. And so we'll just we'll hop on board with a few cars and see where they are, you know, throughout the qualifying session. Let's head on down to the track here and see who's out there. There's Ryan Jurek. Actually, I think the checkered flags are out, folks, from the looks of it. And we're getting ready to roll over to the qualifying session here. And now we'll wait to see who comes out on track here. Several cars are entering pit road as we speak. And while we're doing, let's give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Duda's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. They're located in Hampton, Virginia there. Give them a call. They can handle all your HVAC needs. Duda's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. No drips allowed. We're going to see. There's Dean Weeks. He's out. Let's see what kind of time he's going to get here. And we'll bring up the timing and scoring tower so you can see as folks put up times on the board, and we'll see who's where. Looks like he's making his way out through turns 3 and 4. Actually, that's the backstretch. This may be his first hot lap. We'll see what happens when he crosses the line here, if he has a time. And while we're waiting there, we see some times on the board. Bentley Glazer on the pole at the moment. Let's see if Dean gets here as he crosses the line. Looks like that. Okay, that was his first hot lap. He's fourth fastest at the moment with a 30.746. One of the guys already on the board, Bryant Seaborn, he's currently second fastest. Let's see if he can improve on that 30.664. He's 0.49 behind Glazer. Let's see, as he crosses the line, and he does improve his time, 30.447, but it's not enough to knock Glazer off the top, still behind by 0.27 seconds. See, there's the 7-car Nick Cannon, currently fourth fastest with a 30.668. Let's see who is out there. Let's see. There's William Brown. Currently 12th fastest, a 31.161. Looking to try to improve there. he crosses the line. Does he improve his time? Yes, he does. Up to 7th fastest with a 30.879. Let's see who else is out right now. There's Roland Landry. It looks like he's just finishing. He's 12th fastest with 31.047. There's Ryan Jurek. Currently 14th fastest, looking to improve on that 31.056. Here he comes to the line. Let's see if he moves up from that 14th position. He does improve his time. He's 4th fastest, 30.590. Good improvement there for Ryan Jurek. There's Max Davies. He's 3rd in the overall standings, currently 10th fastest with a 30.933. He comes to the line looking to improve on that 10th place position. He is going to move up to this 7th spot with a 30.817. Good improvement there for Max Davies. Let's see, anybody else out there? There's a 71 to Chad Hitchcock. Currently he's 21st fastest at the moment. Try to see if he can improve on that 31.263. He does move up, put him up to the 7th position, 30.746. There's a few more cars out on track. There's Mike W. Robinson, currently 24th fastest with 31.449. See if he can get that Valvoline machine a little higher up in the order. He does move up a bit, up to the 17th position, a 31.061. And I don't see any other cars on track. Well, let's see, Brian Chu, he might be out. Oh, it looked like he just finished. He's 8th fastest with a 30.790. And that might be where we finished there for the moment. Now we'll wait to see if they roll the time over here, or the session over to the race session, since everyone has finished. And looking at the old clock, is about to finish 5 minutes anyway. So checkered flag is out, and we're going to get ready to roll over to the race session. And waiting for the cars to come on track. And they're starting to line up there. As they start to come out, let's go ahead and let's take a look at the starting grid here. We got Bentley Glazer on the pole, Bryant Seaborn 2nd, Dean Weeks 3rd, Ryan Jurek 4th, Nick Cannon 5th, Ryan Sword in 6th position. We have Chad Hitchcock 7th, Brian Chu starting 8th, Max Davies 9th, Lindsey Lyles will round out the top 10 positions there. Then we have Dennis Frisson 11th, William Brown starting in the 12th spot. And 13th, we have Ted Decker Jr., David Salter 14th, 15th, that's Daniel Wilkerson. Roland Landry's in the 16th spot. Mike W. Robinson 17th. 18th, we have Robbie Bice. 19th, we have Jason Ricketts. Shane Wheeldon Sr. Rounds out the top 20. We have Phantom Martinez in 21st position. Poppy Jean Duda, 22nd position. Then we have Johnny Castle, 23rd. Eddie Rivers, 24th position. In 25th spot, we've got David Corshane. Kenny Heath starting 26th. 27th, we have Eugene Thorne. Ricky Montgomery in the 28th spot. 29th, we have Tommy Langston in the Quentin Williams 30th. Michael Lester, 31st position. Jeff Wimmer, 32nd. Matt Fornes, 33rd position. Then we have David Bauk in the 34th spot. 35th position, we have Albert Hewins. Ethan Woodward in the 36th position. And that's actually the entire field, 36-car field tonight. And we're just waiting for them to wait for that green flag to get the pace car going here. And pace car is starting to roll out. Seaborn leads the field around the track here. And he's got the, let's see, He's on the outside line there. There's Bentley Glazer. I believe he's actually let's look at that grid a second. Yeah, I could have sworn. Yeah, Glazer is your pole sitter. If they're kind of behind the other car, then the timing and scoring will move their position. But he is your pole sitter. I was about to say, I know they're not starting on the outside, but we'll see what happens here. Pace car should whip in. There he goes. And we'll be waiting for that green flag. And we got a green flag, and we're racing here at the Milwaukee Mile. Everybody goes sliding in a big wide track to go into turn one. Glazer, he's getting off pretty good there. The rest of the field coming along behind him. Ryan Jurek in a close battle there with the 94. Ryan Sword and Dean Weeks battling for that. Ryan Jurek's in the 4th spot. Weeks is in the 3rd position. Oh, we got some folks piled up in the back here. Looks like who's involved there? David Balk is one of the cars, and we do have a caution, the first caution of the evening.
Did you happen to get a look at your temps when you're on track right after that caution fell?
See, he was involved. There's David Lester. Michael Lester. He was involved with some damage on his hood there. Johnny Castle. Oh boy, the right front wheel of Johnny Castle not even on the ground. Wow, heavy damage for the 08 car. Good grief. Well, let's see where this started. Looks like it's showing that William Brown was involved in this as well. Let's see. Where is it? He's showing a little bit of damage on that left front there. Well, let's go back with William and see if we can see what happened here. Okay, that's too far back. Let's go someplace else. Let's see. Let's go with Albert Hewins here and see if we can see what happened. He's already. Oh wow, it's happening in front of him. Let's see. We'll try to jump on with somebody else. Let's go to Matt Forens here and see if we can see. And he doesn't look like he was directly involved. Oh, oh yes he was. He got caught up by the 08. And so we'll have to let's go find the 08 and see Tommy Langston. See if he's in the report here. We'll ride on board Langston here. Oh, that's the 84, and he's a little further back. And it's happening way down the road ahead of him. I'll tell you what, let's go to the 08 here. Johnny Castle. Yeah, I think this is where we're going to see what's going. Okay, and he piled into the 96. Okay, yeah, trying to find where it all got started here. With so far the drivers that we've clicked onto, they were the ones that ran into the what was happening there. So let's see. Who else is there? Who is the 96 here? I'm trying to see who they are. Trying to find another car that was. Let's go with Ethan Woodward and see if we can see what happened there. We'll slow it down. We'll go on his roof cam and see if we see. No, he's further back. Okay. Let's move it. Let's move up a little closer and see. We can see. The 84 was involved as well. And that's Tommy Langston. Let's see if let's hop on board with Tommy from the replay here, and we can see what's going on. No, he's kind of hard to see exactly where it started. Let's go back live. They just got the green flag going. And, oh, shoot. Okay, we'll have to do a hard reset here, folks. We're going to keep on streaming here, but we got to turn that off and And we will shut this down and get reset here. So Stan, we're going to take a quick commercial break while I get this reset, and you're watching the iRacing Sunday Night Fever here on Rice Motorsports TV.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this 0.625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Here we go. It's just about to go away. They both coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Dale Earnhardt is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
Okay, we're back here, and Bentley Glazer, he's still leading the race here. We're lap 10 of 150, and he's got a nice little gap there, 1.1 seconds ahead of Bryant Seaborn. There's Seaborn right there in that Hooters machine, running in second. Right behind him, there's Dean Weeks. Boy, he's got his hands full with the 8 machine of Ryan Jurek, Max Davies, Ryan Sword right behind him. A little further back, there's Brian Chu. We're currently running in the 7th position. Field has started to get a little bit spread out here. From about 8th or 9th on back, it's a little compact. Let's move back a little further. There's William Brown. He's battling with the 12 of Dennis Fuson. And just nosing ahead for that 8th spot. Gonna try to get it away. I think he's got it. As they race down the front stretch here. William Brown moves up to the 8th position. Still got a ways to go to catch the leaders. Brown 5.8 seconds behind the leaders. Only 1.9 seconds behind Brian Chu. You can see him right up there in front of him there. And a little further back, more racing going on back here. There's Mike W. Robinson. There's Ted Decker Jr. Oh, a little connection issue there for Ted Decker. Let's go to Nick Cannon there. Right on board here with Shane Fielden Sr. Currently running in the 15th position. Looks like he's got the 7 of Nick Cannon right there on his outside. Cannon trying to get by on that high line. Fielden able to hold him off for the moment. Got the 26 of Robbie Bice down on the inside. Oh, Bice is getting on the binders heavy there, not to get into the back of the 5 car. And look at Nick Cannon there on the high side, holding that line, trying to hold that line, and they're not able to make it stick up there, and they're going to go ahead and go by him. There's a 66. Poppy Duda going to make his, trying to get by the 7 car on that inside line. Nick Cannon's kind of stuck on the outside there. A little further up in the field here, there's Dean Weeks, currently running in the 6th position. He's 3/10 behind Ryan Sword, 4/10 ahead of Brian Chu. Now 15 laps into this 150 lap event. So far, Daniel Wilkerson is the only car. I take that back. There's a few more cars not on the lead lap. It looks like we have one retirement. Langston down there, the number, let's see, who is that? That is Tommy Langston. He did retire that number 84 machine. Ethan Woodward, he's on pit road, just getting ready to come out now. Green flag pit stop for the 30 car. But this place might be a little hard on tires. We'll look to see here. Re-entering the track now. There's the 55, Albert Hewins, currently in the 27th position. He's 1.7 seconds ahead of Forens there. Actually, Forens is not actually on the same lap with him, I don't believe. Kenny Heath is actually the 27th position. Meanwhile, up the front, Bentley Glazer, he continues to lead Bryant Seaborn. Seaborn over 3 seconds behind the 10 car. And Glazer, he just got around Johnny Castle there. He's not on the lead lap. There's Seaborn right there. That's Castle right in front of him, and he's going to go by the 08 car. Now there's nothing between that. There's only 2.3 seconds between him and Glazer. As they come around, they're going to start lap 21. Already encountering a lot of traffic. But the good thing about it is it's a very wide track, so there's a lot of room for lap cars to go to the high side, and lead lap cars or cars that are ahead of them can get through. Further back, there's Ryan Sword running in the 5th spot. He's got Dean Weeks right there behind him, 0.3 of a second. William Brown is right behind him. They're all battling their 5th, 6th, and 7th position. Like they got, I believe that's Michael Lester in the 02 machine. He's not on the lead lap. Boy, Brown, he just slid right in front of Weeks there, coming out of turn 2. They race down the backstretch here. Dean Weeks, he's going to look like he might be caught up just a little bit trying to get by Lester. Lester ends up going high. You know, it probably should have stayed on the high side anyway so the lead lap cars can get through there. There's Poppy Jean Duda. Duda's Plumbing, Heating, and AC. Currently running in the 14th position. He's got Shane Wielden just under a half a second ahead of him. Nick Cannon's just over half a second behind him in 15th position. Nick Cannon closing in. Oh, it's going underneath the 66 machine there. Looks like he's going to move take that position away, or try to anyway. He hasn't quite done it just yet. You hear him downshift going into the turn. That's the first time I noticed anyone downshifting. Now, he might have done that just because he had to get out of the gas a bit so he wouldn't run into the back of the 66. Let's see if he downshifts again. Yes, he's downshifting into turns, and I don't think everybody is, but definitely there'll be some drivers out there downshifting. Let's move up a little. Here's David Salter. Yeah, it doesn't look like, I don't think he was downshifting. No, we can stop. Let's see. He's battling there with Dennis Fuson. Salter running at that 9th spot. Glazer continues to lead. Boy, he's pulling that lead out to over 3 seconds, over 3.5 seconds now. Seaborn is still doing pretty good in that 2nd position. He's got lap cars all around him, though, and now there's Jurek, about 3/10. He's him and Jurek. There's Jurek. They're racing their way through lap traffic. Jurek trying to catch that 76 machine. Now we're showing 21 cars on the lead lap. Oh, we have Brian Chu. Brian Chu retired. Not sure what happened to Brian Chu, but he's retired the 11 car. So that is the first retirement that I can see. Now, sometimes it'll say that they're out. I don't know if he's actually out. Sometimes it'll say that. Yeah, it's still showing him as out. So yeah, we do have one retirement so far. That would be I'm sorry, I said 11. That'd be the 21 of Brian Chu. Looks like a little further back in the field there's Shane Fielden still battling there with Hitchcock and Ted Decker Jr. Wheeldon in 12th, Hitchcock in 11th. Decker Jr. is in the 13th position. Who is that on the, look, that's the 96. I don't believe he's on the lead lap. That's Roland Landry. He's not on the lead lap. Landry is actually 6 laps down. Shane Fielden trying to make his way through traffic here and battling for position all at the same time. He's got Hitchcock directly in front of him now, though. The next car directly in front of him was Johnny Castle. I don't believe he's on the lead lap, though. Castle showing 2 laps down. 34 laps into this 150 lap event. Bentley Glazer still your leader. And now we have Ryan Jurek has finally gotten past Bryant Seaborn, now up to the 2nd position. There's Seaborn directly behind him.
Caution.
Oh, we got a caution, and I think it's for, we're showing, I believe it's Kenny Heath. Oh, there he is right there into the outside wall there on the backstretch. Oh, backstretch. Careful as you back up there. Wait for that traffic to go by, and let's go and take a look at that and see what happened to Kenny there. Kenny going through, and he might have just lost it coming out of the turn. Oh, look, he got up against the wall a little bit. Oh, and he got into the 20 machine. The 20, I think that's David Salter. Salter is still running, though, so he wasn't damaged by that. I'll go ahead and bring it back live here. We had to reset our timing and scoring. I believe that's the second caution, so it'll be one short of what actually is out there. So it technically, it's showing first caution, but I think this is only the second caution here. 36 laps in of 150 laps. A lot of your leaders coming in. Here comes Bentley Glazer coming down pit road, followed by Ryan Jurek. There's Bryant Seaborn, Max Davies also coming in, Ryan Sword, William Brown, Dean Weeks. There's Dean Weeks coming in. David Salter is on his way in. Max Robinson. There's Chad Hitchcock coming in. Shane Wheeldon Sr. They're all making their way in. Glazer, he's already on his way out. There's Seaborn. Down and away. Max Davies gets ahead of him, I think. Yeah, looked like I wonder if he beat him off of, they're kind of hesitating there. It looks like he will beat him off of pit road. Making their way around now and forming behind the pace car. There's Ted Decker Jr. pulling into pit road. Ricky Montgomery also coming in. Eddie Rivers on his way out. There's David Bout making his way out, currently in the 26th position. Now, I believe there are definitely some lapped cars between your leader Ryan Jurek and the pace car, so a lot of these guys are going to get wave arounds. Wow, we can't even see the pace. The pace car is way up there. Let's move up and see who that is. And there they go, getting their wave around. Some of the guys, in fact, all those guys are getting wave arounds. Quite a few cars actually are getting a wave around. I'm sure several of them are getting back on the lead lap. Jurek waiting for the field to sort out here, and now he pulls up behind the pace car. The lights are out on the pace car too, so those guys that got the wave around, they're going to have to hustle because, man, they're making their way down to turn 3. They're getting ready to go green once again. They'll be lap 40 on the restart. Waiting for the pace car to pull in here. There go, pace car is in. We got the green flag, and we're racing once again here at the Milwaukee Mile. Boy, the drag race. Look at that, Davies and Ryan Jurek going down into turn 1. Max Davies battling super hard for that lead. Boy, he was trying to get down there before they got to turn 1, trying to see if he can get down that close enough to really make another run on the 8 car. And they're close. Oh, they're spinning behind him. Cars crashing.
Not gonna be quick here, bud.
Like Phantom Martin. Oh boy, heavy damage on the 13 machine. Wow. Let's go back to the replay here and take a look and see what happened there. There's Phantom Martinez in the 13. Now, I wonder if something were happening in front of him. Yep, stuff was happening in front of him. Oh, that was the 9 car that collected. That was Dean Weeks. Dean Weeks collected Phantom Martinez there. Let's run that back and see what happened to Dean there. He was racing along. Let's slow it down here. And let's see, he's on the outside there, and the 20 car, he's going down to the inside. Weeks is on the high line. 25 slid up just a little bit. Looks like he slid up, and Weeks went down to go to avoid the 25, and I think he made a little bit of connection there with the 20, and that got him going around. Oh, Shane Wilden Sr., oh, nowhere to go. And not a whole lot of damage. Boy, there's a 71. He goes to the high side to avoid getting collected there. Just did manage to get by. And the 13 of Phantom Martinez not as fortunate there. And he goes hard into that inside wall. Let's take it back live for you here. Ricky Montgomery, he's on pit road. Right now, he is the only car I see on pit road. Comes Lindsay Lyle, she's coming in. Matt Forens is also coming in. Several cars are now coming in. See, there's Albert Hewins making his way in there. Ricky Montgomery. Michael Lester. Oh, he overshot his pit stall a little bit, trying to get lined up there. Okay, it's showing Brian Chu. I'm wondering if he's okay. Brian Chu. It said he was. Remember I told you that, folks. Sometimes it says they're out, and I don't know if it's just an iRacing thing or something. For whatever reason, it was showing that he was out. Now I don't know if he had a connection issue or what, but right now he's showing in the 35th position, 13 laps down. He may have lost his connection, and boy, I tell you, when that happens, and by the time you get back in there, there's a lot of laps that have clicked off. And so, yeah, he is definitely, you know, he's all those laps down. It's just going to be a long day now for the 21 car. Pretty much just ride it out and get to the checkered flag. But good to see him still running there. No damage on the 21. Meanwhile, up the front, the lights are out on the pace car. Ryan Jurek, Max Davies, Bryant Seaborn, William Brown, and Ryan Sword are your top 5. Boy, I think Max Davies is going to go after it again here, folks. We saw him try to attack Jurek as they were going down the front stretch on the restart. Let's see what happens this time. Waiting for that pace car to come in. Okay, pace car is in, and they drop the hammer, and they're gone. There's Max Davies to the inside. Ryan Seaboard on the high side. Davies stays down on the inside. William Brown right there behind him. Ryan Jurek did a great getaway, though. Boy, he's still over 0.3 of a second already. Now pretty much everybody pitted on lap 36, at least the lead lap cars did anyway. So they all have fresh tires. And but boy, I tell you, he just can't. Oh, he opened the door for him. The 8 car opened the door just a little bit. Can Davies get through? Coming out onto the straightaway, coming to the line. Give that one to Max Davies. Can he hold on to the lead? Looks like he will, folks. Ryan Jurek is still right there as they battle coming out. Oh, and who was that? Somebody got sideways. I think that was Ryan Sword. That wasn't the car I saw get sideways, but somebody else got sideways, but just did nose it into that tire barrier right there, and he's able to continue on. Meanwhile, Max Davies continues to lead. Ryan Jurek is right there. William Brown a little bit further back now, trying to catch those two. He's over a half second ahead of Dennis Fasson. Just about 1/3 of the way through this event. It'll be lap 49 when they cross the line. Davies crosses the line to start lap 49 of 150. Boy, I tell you, Ryan Jurek is right there too, folks. Got to watch that. It's not really a rumble strip. It's almost like a curb, like a sausage curb. You folks in Formula One, y'all know what I'm talking about there. And that got to really be careful getting up on that, especially in turns 1 and 2. And that can upset the car. Max Davies trying to hold it down on that inside line. I'm thinking passing on the outside is a little difficult. We don't see Jurek trying to go anywhere near that outside, trying to make a pass that way. And they're definitely starting to spread out now. It looks like about the top 7 or so. Let's go back to 7th place, David Salter. There he is. And they're all spread out pretty good. There's a little bit of a gap. There's Jeff Wimmer by himself there in 8th place. There's Bentley Glazer, who had been battling with Seaborn for the lead for quite a while. And oh no, I think we got I don't think we have a caution, but we're showing Gene Duda on pit road. Something must have happened there to him. He was racing along. Might have been just yeah, and he just got it turned around. Oh, darn. I thought he was going to go all the way 360 and clear the wall, but unfortunately it didn't. Let's take it back live here. It's Quentin Williams in the 16th position. Boy, some damage on the hood there of that 29 car. A lot of damage. Boy, he can't even turn left from the looks of it. Heavy, and he's going to have to try to get down the pit road if he can. Let's see if anybody's behind him there. And boy, he's diving down to the inside. Now he does make it on the pit road. He should be able to get down to his pit stall. He's definitely going to have to burn his faster pair. I think they have 3 of them. And he gets it there, and you see that faster pair pop that car right back out. And so he'll get his tires and he'll be on his way. There's Shane Wilden Sr. He's battling with Eugene Thorne in that 28 Tide car, and there's the 78. He's not on the same lap. David Corshane is in 13th position. Wilden is currently showing 12th. Further up the front, there's Mike W. Robinson. The 25 car, that Valvoline machine, battling with the 20 of David Salter. Salter now going to get past the 25 on the inside. Boy, that was close. He is right there. They race down the backstretch. Let's look a little further up here. There's William Brown still in third position. He's 8/10 behind Ryan Jurek, but over a second ahead of Ryan Seaborn. So he's just motoring along here at the moment, trying to keep pace with the two leaders. Max Davies, he's continuing to lead here, and he's about between 3 and 4/10 ahead of Ryan Jurek, trying to keep the 8 car back there behind him. And we just got word from Ryan Chu's wife Tammy that they're having a bad storm out there where he is, and I think the power went down for a minute, and so he's trying to get back on there. We saw him get back in there, so glad he was able to make it back in. They're continuing to battle right here. Oh boy, they're diving in and out around car. I think that was Ryan. Who was that? Was that Ryan Sword they went past there? Diving in and out of lap traffic there. William Brown trying to keep up. Brown trying to make his way through. He's still in third position. He is closer to Jurek now. Well, sort of. They're like 3/4 of a second. Now we're showing 17 cars on the lead lap. Ryan Sword is the lucky dog position. And so if Carson comes out and he's not involved in it, he would get that lap back and be on the lead lap. While up the front, Max Davies continues to lead Ryan Jurek. Now on lap 60 of 150. Continue to make their way through lap traffic. There's Rivers and Woodward up and directly in front of him. It looks like they're staying to the high side. At least he was. At least Rivers did. And that's one nice thing about this track. At least it's wide enough that there's room to kind of get out of the way when the leaders are coming through. There's the 30 car. He's going to drive by the 30. 30 goes to the high side there. That's Ethan Woodward. There's a 71 machine of Hitchcock. They're all... Max Davies is winding his way through that lap traffic, and look who's right behind him. I tell you, Jurek is right there, not going anywhere. In fact, he is super close now. Davies definitely got to hit his marks going into the turn now. One little slip, and Jurek will be right by him on that inside line. Oh, and he went a little wide. Boy, he's opened the door now. They're coming down the front stretch. I think Jurek might have him, because Davies is a little too wide to make that turn, make it stick. In fact, Jurek is pushing out himself just a little bit. Max Davies trying to hold on to that lead, but Ryan Jurek is going to get it back, put him back up to the front. Max Davies is right there. Continuing to race along here. Now Ryan Jurek has to do the same thing, has to make sure that he protects that inside as they come down to start lap 65. William Brown is still there. He hasn't really had a chance to close in. He's been hanging around 3 to 4 tenths now, about a half second behind Max Davies. And as potent a driver as he usually is, William Brown has just not got the handle here in Milwaukee just yet to really get up there and challenge for the lead. We've had 2 or 3 different leaders. William Brown has not been one of them. And now he's also about to go by Langston, trying to squeeze. Oh, boy. I wonder if Langston knew he was up there. He managed to squeeze by the 84 car. Boy, that was close. Trying to get through the lap traffic, and he's trying to get by on the outside. You know, I would think that the lap cars should get on the high side, but hey, you know, whatever you got to do. You know, he might have been closing on him really fast and decided, no, I better just try to go around the outside, which is a little harder to do. The old one, Kenny Heath, stays to the high side as Brown goes through. And now that gap, though, is starting to gain. Now it's 7/10 of a second. He's spending a lot of time trying to get through this lap traffic. And Jurek and Davies are kind of walking away from him just a little bit. Not a whole lot he can do about it. There he is, and there's Max Davies. He finally got through, and now he's 4 tenths ahead of behind Davies. And there's Jurek right there. They've got one car. I think that's Lester right there between them. He's got one lap vehicle. There's Davies and Brown. Brown actually is close enough now. He can actually try to attack Max Davies here, try to pick up that second position. Davies pushes wide. Oh, he went really wide. Wow. And really opened the door there, and William Brown is right through the second position. And that is a whole gaggle of cars in front of them, most likely lapped cars that they're going to have to deal with as they approach here. As David Bout, oh no, and then, and Max Davies gets taken out. Oh my goodness. That was, not sure who that was he ran into. We'll just wind the tape back right here, and we'll see what happened there. Let's look on his roof cam and see who that is. Somebody is in the, I don't know, is that, I can't see the car number. Somebody's down in the grass. They hit the wall, and I guess they bounced off. Looks like that's the 02 car. Oh my goodness. Right back up on to the track. That's Michael Lester. Now he might have lost control of his vehicle there. Let's run it at real time here. We'll see. Oh, he had some help there from Jurek, no less. And he got into the wall and trying to get it locked down. Oh, boy. Wow. Okay. So Jurek tagged the 02, and then the 02 took out the 51. Let's take it back live here. Everybody's on pit road. Well, let's see. Yeah. Seaborn, he's on pit road. Fuson, he's on pit road. Ryan Jurek, he's still out. Let's see. I think he must be waiting for the pick up the pace car. Let's see. Where is Max Davies? Max Davies. Okay. Did he? I wonder if he came in. He must have come in and pit already, because his car looks like it's fixed there. He's down to 8th position now, though. And let's see. I thought I saw a car that I saw somebody down there. It looked like they had pulled down off the track, and that's Ryan Jurek. And now, you know, he was leading, and now he's on pit road. So, not sure what's going on there. He, you know, we saw him slow down at the, you know, down the front stretch there. Then as we were looking at Max Davies, he really came to almost a stop. In fact, it looked like he was in the grass. And I don't look like he's getting, is he getting tires? I can't see. Look here. No, now he's going. I don't know if that was what that was there. I don't know if it was a penalty or he just came back in and decided to top off the fuel. But boy, that puts him down to the 14th position. And I tell you, boy, William Brown, he's right up the front there. Bryant Seaborn's right there in second position. Dennis Fuson in the 12 machines right there. There's Shane Wheeldon Sr. Running 7th at the moment. Let's look up here with and the lights are off on the pace car, so we don't really have time to go talk to anybody right now. It'll be lap 75 on the restart. A sunny day here in Milwaukee. Pace car getting ready to pull in here. And there goes the pace car, and we got a green flag, and we're racing once again at the Milwaukee Mile. Brown tries to drop the hammer. Seaborn is right there. And he quickly slots in behind the 4 car. Dennis Fuson, Mike Robinson battling it out right behind him. Riding on board with Mike W. Robinson. Everybody, once again, same situation. All the folks are at least up through the top 11, pitted on lap 71. So they all have the same amount of tires. I think their tire limit, I think they're unlimited tires today. I thought I saw that somewhere. It might be unlimited. Because maybe they were thinking this place is hard on tires. But, oh boy, we saw Seaborn catch a little bit of that curb. And I was saying, you got to be careful about that. Let's ride on board Fuson on the roof cam here. Watch him go down into turn 1 here. And there he's flirting with that curb once again. Flirt with it too much, and it will bite you. William Brown finally got himself up to the front, and now he is able to do what he does, trying to find that good line that he needs to run, try to keep that 76 machine behind him. And sometimes, you know, we've seen that sometimes during the season. Brown, if he's in traffic, if he has to work traffic, it does hold him up a little bit. But once he gets in that clean air and he can run that line that he needs to run, you know, it's almost a wrap then. And but I tell you, Seaborn is doing all he can to hang with the 4 car there. And Fuson also doing a good job to hang in there as well. Now in 79 laps of 150. Getting ready to be 80 laps as they cross the line. Let's look a little further back in the field. There's Shane Weldon Sr. running in the 7th position. battling with Nick Cannon there. Cannon's in the 6th spot. A 5 car trying to catch the 7 car. Behind them is Eugene Thorne running in the 8th position. He's got David Corshane right behind them. Well, not exactly behind him. Brian Chu is in between the two of them. Poor Brian Chu. He was just a victim of circumstance here today. And like I said, nothing he can really do but pretty much just ride it out. You know, I think, like I said, I had some power outages there at the house, and they're probably just riding along now with their fingers crossed, hoping that the power will hold out. It's all academic now anyway. Even if the power went out again and came back on, you know. Oh, no, something happened. Chu is into the wall, and that's going to bring out the caution, maybe. What in the world happened there? Let's go ahead and just run it back here. We were riding along with Brian Chu, and we'll slow it down here. And there he goes. And he's right there, right behind the 23. Let's see what's going on here. And they're making their way through. I believe that's turns 3 and 4. Chu is getting ready to go under. Let's go to the chase cam here. Oh, and the 28 got sideways. That's what happened. And he just did tag. Boy, you know what? Some days when it's not your day, it's just not your day. And Chu was just about to get clear, and he just did get clipped in the right rear corner there. And, boy, I tell you, it is just, boy, Max Davies just did get by the 21. And there's 55. I believe that's Albert Hewins. And, boy, I tell you, when it rains, it pours. I tell you, let's take it back live here. Brian Chu. So it was just the right rear that got tagged, so he should be okay. And boy, I tell you, man, just a long day for the 21 machine. You know, he had started up inside the top 10. Currently running a 32nd position. Several laps down. Some folks on pit road. There's Albert Hewins. He's on pit road. I'm sorry, that's Dean Weeks. There's Albert Hewins right there leaving pit road. Shane Wheeldon there. Let's see if we can find Shane on grab him real quick and up in the booth here. Where is he? There. I thought I saw him. He's with Wolfpack here. We'll move him up to the broadcast booth. Hey, Shane, Tony in the booth. You got a copy? Mic check. Shane, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy. Hey, what's up?
Hey, man, boy, it's kind of rough out there today, huh?
Well, the race has actually been better than what I thought it was going to be. And so I've been pretty happy with it so far.
Right. How are the tires holding up out there?
They're doing really well. I mean, I'm getting easy in the corners and letting it roll, so I'm not abusing my tires as much as other people. So they're holding up pretty well, I think.
10-4. Well, I'm not really sure if you're getting ready to go green or not, so I'm going to put you back down to your channel, though. So good luck, and we'll chat with you later.
Yeah, 2 to green, 2 to green.
Oh, it's 2 to green. Okay, cool. Okay. But do y'all have a limited set of tires, or is it unlimited today?
I think it's unlimited.
Okay. So there was some concern maybe about tire wear, but you say it's actually doing pretty good, though.
Right. You can manage them. It's doing pretty well. I was going to pit that time, but only one person out of the top 8 went in, so I stayed out.
Right, 10-4. You think
track position's important here?
Yeah. Passing on that outside isn't that easy from the looks of it. And,
no, I'm going to take it easy, go in the corner, and if I can get down, I'm going to get down. I'm not going to drive it so hard to go to the wall.
You think it might turn into a fuel mileage situation?
Nah, I think there's going to be enough cautions left to where it's going to come down to speed. It's going to come down to who's going to have the best tires at the end and who can get off those corners.
Right. Well, 10-4, man. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put you back down to your channel, and good luck to you. We'll talk to you later on.
All right,
And
thanks.
you're a Wolfpack, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, that's Shane Wilden getting ready to go back to work here. William Brown, they're waiting for the come out of turn 4 there. I believe the lights are off. It'll be lap 87 on the restart here. And pace car turns in, and we got a green flag and a restart here, lap 87 at the Milwaukee Mile. And they race down into turn 1. Seaborn and Wimmer right there. Oh boy, Robinson, he bounced off the wall. He's still going though. Nick Cannon is right there, but he couldn't capitalize on the 25, getting way out of shape there. That's the miss. Jeff Wimmer right in front of him, trying to see if he can make a move on the 19 machine. Wimmer managing to hold him off for the moment. And I thought that was
Caution.
oh, we got a caution. Oh, I see some cars back there. I thought that was Ryan Chu at first. They got the same livery going on there. Not to see who was that. That was Ricky Montgomery involved. Oh boy, heavy damage on the 22 there. That nose is bent up. He's continuing along. Let's take a look at the replay here and see if we can see what happened. Okay, there's Montgomery in the 22 machine. Oh, and it's another one of them situations. Oh, yeah, and that was a Phantom Martinez. I couldn't see who that other car was. And he just got caught up in there, the 29 car there. And he just flat ran out of room. Let's take it back alive here. So he's in there, used a fast repair. I think they had 3. So yeah, I don't know if he's used any before, but he's there. Martinez definitely had to use a fast repair for sure. Got that 13 car fixed once again. A few more folks on pit road. Dennis Fuson, he's on pit road. He was running up the front. David Salter, Shane Weldon Sr., we were just talking to him. He's on pit road. Albert Hewins now on his way back out. Race off of pit road. Weldon is going to beat him off of pit road there. William Brown is still your leader. And Bryant Seaborn in the 2nd position. Jeff Wimmer now in the 3rd spot. Mike Robinson and Ryan Jurek round out your top 5. Let's see if the lights go out this time. They cross the line, and we will have at least one more lap, a pace lap after this one. So let's see here. Let's try to find someone else. There's Ryan Jurek. Let's see if he's in the chat there somewhere. There he is. I'm sorry, I keep saying Ryan. Charles Jurek. I think he goes by Ryan though. He's also in Team Wolfpack. Try to move him up to the booth here real quick. Hey Ryan, Tony in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey.
Hey man, I tell you, boy, kind of back and forth up there today, huh?
Yeah, it's up and down.
Well, I tell you, man, how's the car handling for you out there?
You know, I'm back up here with all the fast guys, so I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I tell you, man, you've been challenging for that lead, and you were having a good battle there with Brown, and I tell you, you know, if you're able to get to the front, you're able to hold on to it. Been putting up a good fight out there.
Yeah, I drive it in deep and then try to get off the corner as straight as possible, but sometimes that don't work out.
10-4, man. Well, I think they say they got unlimited tires, so you got plenty of tires anyway. If there's ever a caution, go in, I guess, get some and keep on digging out there.
Yep.
10-4, man. Well, good luck, man, and I'm going to put you back down to your channel, and we'll talk to you later on.
All right, thanks, Tony.
Okay, that's Ryan Jurek going to try to get himself back up to the front. And let's see, I think the lights are out on the pace car, and so they're going to be getting ready to go green here. It'll be lap 94 on the restart. Waiting for the pace car to turn in. There he goes.
Green flag.
And we got the green flag and restart here, lap 94. Boy, look how close they are. Boy, Robinson almost got into the back of Wimmer there. I mean, sorry, not Wimmer, but Seaborn. And they were able to continue to race, keep it going. Man, they're super tight going through turns 3 and 4. Robinson, a little bit of a connection issue there. Jurek is able to stay there in the 4th position. Oh, somebody sideways. Who is that? That is the 51 of Max Davies. Oh, no. And that one, if that's going to bring it, okay, they're going to keep it going green because nobody made contact with him. And that was probably, he's going to keep going, but oh man, he's going to lose a ton of time. Now back to 16th position, trying to get up to speed here. He's going into turn 3. The leaders are, he's going into turn 3, and the leaders are going into 1 and 2. They're coming out of 2 now. He's just coming onto the front stretch, so he's got a lot of ground to make up here, Max Davies, but doesn't look like he has any real damage. Just went for a loop there. A little bit of damage on that left rear. I don't know if that was already there or not, but hopefully he'll be able to continue. Man, because he was also battling up the front there as well. Meanwhile, there's your leader, William Brown, and boy, he is almost a second ahead of Seaborn. There's Seaborn, Wimmer, and Jurek all battling for that second spot. Ryan Jurek right there on the bumper of Jeff Wimmer.
Caution, caution.
Oh, we got a caution somewhere.
Quickly, tell me what you got.
And looks like it might involve, oh, Gene Duda. And who is that? Couldn't tell who that was. Duda, maybe Langston was involved. From the looks of it here. Let's go back at the replay and see if we can see what happened here. And we'll slow it down. Okay, he had Langston. Oh, boy, okay. Not sure what happened there. He kind of turned to the right and squeezed Duda up against the wall. And Duda almost trying to get airborne there. Wow. Onto his side. Langston almost on his side. And there's kind of like, it's like they're stuck together. Duda rolling over upside down. He's going to complete the roll. And now he starts to flip. Oh, my goodness. Multiple flips for the 66 car. You wouldn't think he had the momentum to get to flipping that much. And boy, he is going for a ride now. And let's see, does he end up on his tires? Yes, he does. It comes to a rest. 84 trying to get going, kind of loops it a little bit. Duda also trying to get going. He's still able to drive that 66 car. Let's take it back alive here. Duda, it looks like he did he already pit at like 93? Okay. Looks like he has already pitted because the car looks pretty good. Must have used a fast repair while we're looking at the replay there. A few other folks have pitted in the interim there. A few more coming in now. There's Mike Robinson actually just leaving his pit stall. There's Eddie Rivers making his way in. Back up the front, William Brown is still your leader. He's got Jeff Wimmer, Ryan Jurek, Dean Weeks, David Salter, Dennis Fuson, Shane Wheeldon Sr., Bryant Seaborn, Nick Cannon, and Dave Corshane as the top 10. Last minute folks coming that were made pit stops there. They're coming around to the back of the field now. Lights are out on the pace car. It'll be lap 102 on the restart. Making their way down the backstretch. Doesn't seem like there was 6 cautions, but it's saying 6 cautions. Actually, it's 7 because we had to reset the software. But and some of them were just spins, you know, guys spinning, and that'll bring out the caution flag. Okay, pace car is getting ready to go in here for the restart.
Green flag.
There he goes. And we got the green flag, and we're racing once again. William Brown with those good restarts. Well, I tell you, making it hard for those guys to catch him. And they're battling back there behind them. There's Dean Weeks trying to see if he can get by Jeff Wimmer. Look at the battling going. Look at the battling going on back here, folks. There's Bryant Seaborn right behind David Salter there, trying to make a move on the inside of Salter. Couldn't quite make it. Now he's going. Doesn't really have any room to get down on the inside.
Caution's out.
Oh no, we got a
One
caution.
thing for sure, everybody on the racetrack will be pissed off at somebody else on the racetrack before this race is over with.
I think. Oh, Ryan soared up on his roof, and looks like he is going to have to. He's going to have to tow back from that one. I wonder. It looked like Roland Landry was also involved there. Let's see, Ryan Chu. He might have just went and is showing that he was involved, but I think he might have just. Let's go back with Ryan Sword here and see if we see what happened. We'll slow it down here. There's Chu in the 94 machine. And it's coming on around there. I don't think he clipped that curve. It doesn't look like it, but we'll watch him come through the turn here. And somebody, whoever that is on the outside, is already getting loose, and they got whoever that was. I can't see who that is. Let's see. That is the 15 car. I think that's Dave Corshane, and got loose. And Brian Chu actually did get collected by the 98, and he slides into Ryan Sword, and most of the cars seem to get by the 15. Oh boy, the 15 backs into the 94, and that's what gets him up onto his roof. Oh boy. So that definitely meant that he would have to tow in. You know, the car might have been drivable, but once you get on your roof like a turtle on the back, you know, you just can't. There's nothing you can do, and you just gotta hit that escape button and head onto the pits. Let's take it back live here. All right, let's go grab Brian and see what's going on with him. And I know it. If he he's not even in the. I'm not even sure if he's in the chat right now. He's probably just not having a good day right now, and there's nothing you can do about the weather there and stuff. But long day for the 21 machine there for sure. William Brown continues to be your leader. And let's see if what if he's in the chat here somewhere. So I don't think he is. And they'll probably have at least one more lap of caution here. Robbie Bice making his way out. And let's see, making his way out back onto the track. I think he was the only car, or there's Brian Shoes making his way back out again. He didn't use a fast repair. The only damage he has really is that left rear. He probably just got some tires and back up the front of your lights are now out on the pace car, so it'll be lap 108 on the restart here. Making their way now through turn 3. Everybody's lined up nicely for the restart. Pace car is getting ready to dive on the pit road. And there he goes. And we got a green flag once again. And they're off and running. Almost like horses out of the gate. There's Lindsay Lyle. We haven't talked about Lindsay all day long, and she's there challenging Shane Wheeldon Sr. She's going to get by and pick up that ninth. Oh, there's a caution. Oh, cars piling up somewhere in the back. I think maybe it was.
Stay by those fans. Do what you can to keep cool.
Oh, it wasn't Montgomery. I'm not sure who that was. So we have caution here. That's caution 8, actually caution number 9. And it won't, it'll definitely won't be a fuel issue, you know. The guys will be able to come in and plus having unlimited tires, have plenty of time to get tires in there, and these caution laps, you will save a lot of fuel under these caution laps. Brown decides to go ahead and come on in now, because sooner or later they're going to get a longer run in, and that could pay dividends later on in the race. But we only have 40 laps to go. It'll be less than 40 once we go restart again. So, and he looked like he just got fuel. I don't believe he got tires. That puts him actually outside the top 10. He's coming out. He'll slot into 12th position there. Dennis Fuson is now your leader. He stayed out. Robbie Bice, Jeff Wimmer, William Brown, Shane Wheeldon Sr., Ryan Jurek, and David Salter. They all pitted just now on lap 109. Everybody else, I think, stayed out from the looks of it. Dennis Fuson, last time he was in was lap 90. So it depends on if it stays green. Some of those guys that pitted, the tires might hold up enough. They may have enough tire left that they can push hard and try to get to the front. But it is hard to pass on that outside line. I haven't seen a whole lot of folks really passing on the outside. You'll see somebody maybe make a little bit of a mistake and get a little loose and run wide. And that may be where the tire situation may come in and see if it'll help. Lindsey Lyles now up to that 5th spot. Let's see if I think the pace car is going to come in this time. Oh, no, the lights are still on, actually. They have one more lap to go. I think it'll be one lap to go this time as they cross the line. There's Lindsey Lyles. Let's see if she's in the, I'm not sure if she's in the chat. There she is. Okay. Let's move her up here to the booth real quick. Hey, Lindsey, Tony in the booth. You got a copy? Mic check. Lindsey, you got a copy?
I got you, buddy.
Hey, how you doing? Where you been? Is it me or have we not seen you out here lately?
Yeah, well, you know, I've had some stuff going on. All, you know, life.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I tell you, you got yourself up into the top 10 here, ready to do some battle up here at the front?
You know, I started out up here and then I spun it out, but I got to get ready to go. So
10 forward. Good luck. We'll talk to you later. And they're waiting for the green flag, and we got the green flag, and there we go. Fuson, Seaborn, and Cannon right there. And look who's back up there, Max Davies, back up to 4th position. Now, he might have stayed out on those last 1 or 2 cautions to gain some track position. And let's see, because Davies, the last time he did pit was lap 98. So he definitely stayed out to gain some track position. And so, yeah, good to see Max Davies back up the front there. And, boy, he is on a tear now, folks, trying to see if he can get up. Boy, he's going to drive down to the inside of Dennis Fuson. Looks like he might make it stick here as they come out of turn 2 onto the backstretch. And they race down the backstretch. Davies has got the preferred line going into 3. Fuson is going to have to lift a little bit. Maybe he'll tuck in behind the 51. And looks like he does. Lindsey Lyles, I'm sorry, who is that? That's Nick Cannon right behind him. And Lindsey Lyles also. Now, Fuson running a little wide there. He's opening the door for both Cannon and Lyles, and they might get by him there. He's trying to fight back on the outside. Nick Cannon also has the preferred line. Lyles right there watching that unfold in front of her. She also, last time she pitted was lap 98, so she stayed out to gain some track position and get back up to the front here. We're lap 116 of 50. Oh boy, Nick Cannon got a little sideways. Man, that was a good save, but it cost him some momentum. And Lyles, she's not really in the position to take advantage. She's on the outside, trying to make it stick and not spin out herself. Manages to hold on. She's still racing along there behind Cannon. Seaborn is, boy, while this is going on, Seaborn, he's under massive pressure from Max Davies. And boy, look at the track map, how they've just checked out from the rest of the field already. There goes Davies on the inside, going to try to make a move. And is he far enough up alongside Seaborn? I believe he is, coming off of turn 4. and they're both drag race down. Seaborn's got it as they cross the line, but Davies should have the preferred line going into one, and he does. Put him back up to the lead here, folks. Max Davies determined to get back to the front there. Bryant Seaborn now see what he can do against the 51 car. I think we had some cars get together back at the field, but I guess they're still going. That didn't throw a caution. Continue to race along. It was Mike Robinson. Okay, it looked like he might have retired. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go back up to Davies here. And him and Seaborn continue to battle it out. 30 laps to go. Lap 120 of 150. And trying to get a little daylight between him and the 76, 0.3 of a second at the moment. I tell you, this that's going to be interesting now. Can they are both pitted on lap 98 the last time around. Can they make those tires last to the end? And both of them are kind of in the same boat. And the next person with tires that's fresher is Eugene Thorne. And he's back here embroiled in a battle here. He's pitted on lap 104. And the folks in front of him are pitted in the 90s. Matt Thorne's, he pitted on lap 71, so his tires are even older. So and then behind him are a bunch of the folks that pitted, like Jeff Wimmer, he pitted at lap 109. And Albert Hewins, Dean Week, Shane Wheeldon Sr., he pitted 109. William Brown pitted lap 109. And they're all just battling along here. Lindsay Lyles trying to hold off the 12 of Dennis Fuson there. So far, she's doing a good job. He was trying to take a little peek on the outside there. And you go down to turns 3 and 4. Lyles trying to catch the 7 of Nick Cannon. And while we were watching that, folks, Bryant Seaborn did indeed get by Max Davies to regain the lead. Davies now once more the hunter. But they have just really, they have still checked out from the rest of the pack at this point. Nick Cannon back in third position. 1.6, about 1.5, okay. Actually, that's Montgomery that he's catching. He's about, he's over 3.5 seconds back from the two front runners. They've got quite a ways to go to catch them. Lindsay Lyle, quite a bit of distance between her and Cannon. There's Jeff Wimmer trying to make a move on the inside. She's trying to make that high line work. That's not going to work. Oh, no, and she almost loses it, and the wall gets her, and that might possibly bring out a caution. She locks it down as the field goes by, and looks like they're going to keep it green since no other cars were involved. These are manual cautions. They have a race control. And she tries to get going and loops it, and she collects somebody. Trying a little too hard to get going, and the car just loops around, and they're still going to keep it green. Somebody got hurt by that. I'm not sure who it was, though. Whoever it was that tagged her there, and heavy damage on the 16 machine. I'm going to look to see if anybody comes on the pit road. Meanwhile, Seaborn and Davies, they continue to battle there. 25 laps to go. Let's make it 24 as they cross the line. And from the looks of everything, okay, there's Matt Thorne's. He's coming down pit road. And he's the only person that has actually come on pit road that I can see. Lindsay Lyles, she is staying out there. She's running with no nose on that car, but I guess as long as the water temperature isn't going up, she's just going to continue to stay out there. Davies now starting to lose a bit of ground now to the 76, over half a second behind Seaborn as the laps start to wind down here. Now showing both Robinson and Martinez are showing 2 retirements. Actually, there's several retirements, I'm sorry, that wait for the timing and scoring to scroll. So we've got several folks actually retired for the day. Currently showing 14 cars on the lead lap. Davies trying to close in, but he's slowly losing more time. Third place, Jeff Wimmer. He's a good spot right now. He's 3/4 of a second ahead of Nick Cannon. Cannon's right there with Dennis Fusson right behind him. William Brown, he's made it back up to 6th position. You know, he pitted back there on lap 109, so his tires are the freshest, but 21 laps to go, and he's like over 7 seconds behind the leader. I think even for Brown, that is just too much to overcome to try to catch the leaders. He would need a caution to bunch the field back up, and there's his buddy Ryan Jurek right there. Jurek is going to go right by the 4 car. They were been battling a lot throughout the race anyway. But they both have a long ways to go to catch the leader. There's Seaborn making his way around some lap traffic. That's Landry he's getting around now. And Max Davies is 1.3 seconds behind. He's pushing those tires hard, but I think they've finally fallen off for him. And all he can try to do now really is just hang on. If they get a caution, even if they get a caution, and if he pitted, you know, there's a lot of cars behind them with much fresher tires that probably would stay out and gain that track position. So he's kind of in a situation where he's running in second, and in third place is over 4 seconds behind him, but that time is really starting to come down. Whether or not he can hold out and hold on to the second position remains to be seen. And there's Jeff Wimmer, and he's running in third. He's got a couple of lap cars, at least 2 lap cars between him and Max Davies. And Wimmer is like 5 seconds back from the leader. Davies is 1.7. So he's about 4 seconds or so behind Max Davies, and now 17 laps to go. He may be running out of time as well. Wimmer, although his tires are a bit fresher, and he pitted on lap 109, so his tires are among the freshest tires out there. As far as cars that are on the lead lap. And all he can really do now is just turn the laps and see if the time comes down. The gap is actually remaining around 5 seconds. It's gradually coming down. He just got under 5 seconds, 4.9, 4.8 from the leader. So yeah, it's really just a matter now of can he might be able to catch Max Davies. He's around 2 seconds from him now, so that'll be interesting to see. Let's go to a wide shot here, and there's Wimmer. And there's Davies. They're both on the same straightaway. And so, yeah, Max Davies now just running for his life here. And in fact, Wimmer, he has cleared the lapped cars, and he is 2.2 seconds behind the 51. And you can see in the relative box on the right-hand side of the screen how it's just ever so slightly starting to come down. He's whittling away at that lead that Davies has over him. Now, whether or not he can get there in 14 laps, we'll see. And then behind them is Nick Cannon. Cannon, he's got Ryan Jurek directly behind him. And also William Brown as well. Not quite as close, but close enough that he's also going to have to push his car. Now his car, he pitted on lap 98, so his tires are a bit old as well. And William Brown got a little loose there as he goes by Nick Cannon. Moves Brown up to 5th. Brown, Wimmer, Jurek, and Brown all pitted on lap 109. And so they're along with David Salter and Shane Greenwood Sr. So they definitely have some of the freshest tires out there, but they're just quickly running out of time. And Brown, he's going to have to use a lot of his tires just to even try to catch Ryan Jurek, not to mention the leaders, which probably wouldn't happen anyway because they're over 7 seconds behind the leaders anyway, with 12 seconds or 12 laps to go. And I don't see that happening. Oh boy, Dennis Fuson came down on pit road and just had to come in and get some tires. Couldn't stand it any longer. So that's going to drop him down the order. Right now he's showing in 14th position. He might be able to hold that position. I think there were 14 cars on the lead lap, and that'll put him at the tail end of the lead lap. Actually, I think he might have just went a lap down. Yeah, he's actually in the lucky dog position. He is first car 1 lap down. He's right there in front of William Brown. And now with the fresh tires, he's actually more of a problem for Brown now than anything. There's Lindsay Lyles. She decided to come on in with 10 to go. Go ahead, and I guess she'll go ahead and burn a faster pair and get that car worked. Yep, there she goes. Got the faster pair on there. And go ahead and get some tires because she had been out there, I think, since lap 98. And so she had to come on in and get that thing nice and fixed for the finish of the race. She's losing position now. She's down to 21st position as she rejoins the race. And Brian Seaborn, what happened? Brian Seaborn, oh no. Okay. At first it said he was out. He might be having connection issues. Oh boy. Wouldn't that be something? Where's Dave? Davies is right there, and Max Davies is just crossing the start-finish line. Seaborn is in the middle of 1 and 2. He's like 4 seconds behind Seaborn. But for a hot second there, Seaborn was showing his out, and that tells me that he might have had a little bit of a connection issue there. Boy, that would just be terrible luck if he were to lose his connection on his way to a victory here right now, and doing it on tires that have been on that car since lap 98, and able to stay ahead of Davies. Plus the two of them are kind of in the same boat there. There's Jeff Wimmer. He's getting closer. I don't think he'll catch Seaborn, but he is definitely getting closer to Davies. He's just over 2 seconds behind the 51 machine. He's got Ryan Jurek right there. And they're both Jurek. Okay, Jurek, he also has as fresh tires as Wimmer, so that might be a problem getting around Jurek because they both have tires that are pretty fresh. And they're both catching Max Davies gradually. Davies is actually doing a pretty darn good job hanging on to that second place, despite those two guys behind him. As you can see there's Jurek and Wimmer. They're right behind him, and boy, so close. 5 laps to go. They're just about to break that 1 second mark, and there he goes. Jurek is now less than a second behind Max Davies. And look at this. Now they're catching some lap traffic. Max Davies is probably loving that. Like, yeah, get these guys in between. But they're all doing probably what they should be doing anyway. They're all staying to the high side so that the lead cars can get through. The 17's down there a little low, trying to get out of the way. 4 laps to go. Seaborn is off and running. Max Davies 5 seconds behind, trying to hold on to that second position. Ryan Jurek, there's Ryan Jurek right there. Wimmer actually has lost a little ground to Jurek. Can't quite get there. Riding on board there with Ryan Jurek. There's Davies right there in front of him. 0.8 of a second. Can he catch him with 3 laps remaining? You see Davies really starting to push wide now. He has run those tires as far as he can possibly run them. And they're giving them all that they've got, and probably just don't have a whole lot left. And this is a situation where tires that are a bit fresher. And they're actually only 11 laps fresher, but we'll see what tires that are 11 laps fresher will do versus tires that are 11 laps older. Jurek maintaining a good pace there. Even Davies is trying to maintain a good line, trying to protect that inside. Once he catches him, I think he's going to have the tires to just have enough. Now he's going to try the outside. Okay, I haven't seen that work a lot all day long. And Davies starting to push up, and they're getting close to each other. Oh boy, Jurek had to run. He ran over the pit line there, exit lane. That gave Davies a little bit of breathing room, and while that's happening, Seaborn crosses the line, and he is your winner as they battle. And Max Davies, he's going to come down, and he's going to hold on to second position. Wow. David Seaborn is your winner tonight here at the Milwaukee Mile. Ryan Seaborn, your winner, ladies and gentlemen. And now we're going to see if we can get the folks into the winner's circle here. Looking for Seaborn, Davies, and Jurek. Let's look and see Jurek, he's there. Got to try to find Davies. And I don't see Davies. I'm not sure if, usually he's in the chat somewhere. I don't see him. Not sure where he is. He might, some guys don't come. There he is right there. Okay. We'll move Max up. There, and now we're looking for, and look like he's getting a push. Wow, look at that, folks. Kenny Heath is pushing him. He ran it right to the end and runs out of fuel. And there's a good league team member helping him get down to victory lane there. And let's see, looks like all 3 are in the booth, so we're going to go ahead and jump up there ourselves. Okay, folks, we're up here in the winner's circle here with our top 3 finishers. And Brian, you got a copy there.
Gotcha.
Boy, I tell you, man, you did an impressive run there, man, with those tires. I think you pitted on lap 98 the last time you were in pit road, and just did a great job of hanging on there.
Yeah, it was a hard-fought battle back to the front because I can't remember who it was I pitted with, but we were coming out pit road when all the cars were going by and didn't even realize pit exit was closed, so we got an EOL, but
Wow.
It was tough.
I tell you, man, and but man, great job there, man. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
Oh, you know, all the Wolfpack guys, Shane, Robbie, Gene, David.
10-4, man. I tell you, and so congratulations, and we'll see you next week at the next one.
All right, thank you, Tony.
Hey, Max, you got a copy?
Hey, buddy. Yeah, all good. How are you?
Man, boy, I tell you, we were watching Ryan close in on you because he had the fresher tire. I think tire's about 11 laps newer than yours, and at one point there we saw him go over the pit exit lane, and I think it cost him some momentum and gained you a little bit of some valuable seconds there. And man, you were able to fight him off for that second place finish, man. Congratulations.
Thanks, mate. That was, me and Ryan, we were like hip to hip for most of that race. And I just said to him on the chat there after that, going into turn 2, I actually changed down the gear by mistake. And I think that actually slowed him up a bit, and it was totally unintentional. I didn't even mean to do it, and but obviously it was a bit of good fortune that I had in that race for once. But that was great, yeah. Loads of overtaking, really enjoyed that. I had a nightmare. Got hit again. If I don't get any bad luck, I'll get no luck. But good recovery drive. I'm pleased with that.
Absolutely, man. You ready for next week?
Oh yeah, always ready, mate.
10-4, man. Anybody want to give a shout out to you?
Yeah, I'll give a shout out to my dad and my mother and sister because they tend to watch these, not live, but on the replay back. I'd say my wife as well, but she's it's 1:20 in the morning and she's currently in the land of Nod, shall we say.
10-4. Well, congratulations, Max, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Thanks for all your coverage as well. It's really good. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Hey, Ryan, you got a copy?
Yep.
Boy, I tell you, man, you guys are, and like you said, you guys have been duking it out all race long, and I mean, it was just, you just had a awesome battle going out there today, and congratulations, you managed to make it back up there and survive the carnage and get up there for that third place finish. And did I lose him? Is he there? Can you?
Third place isn't here. I don't think.
I'm sorry. My bad. Okay. I thought he was in here. I thought I could have sworn Ryan was in here. Ryan Jurek. My bad. Okay. I think I might have looked at your name, but okay. I was thinking he was in here. So apparently he didn't. Oh, there he is right there. Okay. Let's move him up here because I thought I didn't see him in there in the chat. Let's move him up to the winner's circle here. There we go. Hey, Ryan, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man. Hey. Okay, yeah, I thought you were already in the winner's circle there. Man, I tell you, boy, you were battling all race long and managed to fight your way back up to the front there and finished third, man. Congratulations.
Thanks. It was a little rough there.
Man, how did the race go for you think? I mean, kind of up and down?
Well, it was up and then it was down and about middle and then back down and then back up,
10-4, man. Well, I tell you, man, you did a great job there and stuff, and congratulations. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Just the Wolfpack guys. We practiced a lot at Milwaukee, and I think I did better than they did.
Yeah, man, and I tell you, did great and managed to hold on and get that third place finish, man. And so congratulations. We'll see you next week.
All right, we'll see you.
Okay, folks, that is going to do it for us. And I was scrolling down so you could see where your favorite driver had finished and everything. And that's going to do it for us here. And as always, thank you for joining us here for the iRacing Sunday Night Fever. And this was round 10, the Kulwicki 150 here at the Milwaukee Mile. And as always, thank you for joining us here on Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And click that notification bell if you want to know each time we go live. And for all of us here at Rice Motorsports TV, we want to wish you all a pleasant evening.